There's Coach Cushman, whose Cougars are getting ready to face Eureka down in Illinois this Saturday. But first, Coach, let's talk about this great win you had over St. Scholastica. There are many superlatives you can take from it. Let's start with the defense. 4 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, 7 turnovers in all. What about that defensive effort you guys had on Saturday?
Great effort. I thought 2 of the picks were really great plays by our guys. I mean, one they kind of threw to us, but we'll take that. And then the fumbles, we're really trying to ball hawk and strip and get the ball back. We didn't get any takeaways the week before at Crown. That really made a difference. And then getting 7, was outstanding. And, of course, you got to do something with them. We'll talk about the offense in a minute. But that really, really makes a difference. You got to have the ball if you're going to try to score. And you obviously can't score without it. And we really got after them. They ran the ball a little better than I would have liked. But overall, it's pretty darn good defensive effort. We're really, really pleased with the way our guys executed the game plan and competed.
And that defense, they put your offense in great field positions. You jumped out to a 21-0 lead. And that was all thanks to Evan Guffey. He had all 3 of those touchdowns. Talk about the offensive performance in general.
Well, I thought we were pretty efficient again, especially early. But then again, even in the second half, we came out and did a really good job in the third quarter, I thought. But early, the drive, Donnie made a great throw, and Evan really did a great job on the first touchdown. They probably should have been stopped a couple of times and got in. Second one was a one-play 17-yard drive after one of those takeaways, and that's what you'd like to do. Again, the week before we were kicking field goals in those situations. So, and then the last one, the defense really overplayed it, and Donnie found him kind of sitting in a hole in the. Kind of in the middle, a little bit towards the boundary, and he cut it back all across the field. Like I said, they overplayed it. So three right away, got us that 21-point lead and got us going. And then again, I thought we played real well. We kind of added a couple of wrinkles in the third quarter that got them on their toes, and made them think about some different things. And we were able to then execute and score some more points, and we needed every point because again they kind of came back as a very good football team, and we knew they did have to play 60 minutes, and we tend to make it interesting at home, but I like the number of points we score and how we jumped out and hung on.
Now, Coach, you've had a lot of practices, you've had a lot of games, coaching your career over 400. Where would you kind of rate that win in your hierarchy of wins there?
Some people, some of my buddies have called and asked about that. That's hard because at the time each of the big wins I haven't had enough of them, darn it, but I've had a few. There's been some really good ones. But you know what? This one, because of where the program was and what Scholastica had done again, at least recently, against Morris, I mean, our seniors had never scored an offensive touchdown against them until Saturday. So, I mean, you look at all that perspective and all the 5 championships they've won in a row. This was right up there. This is in the top 2, 3, 4, 5, certainly in top 5, but maybe top 2 or 3 that I've had. And I'm really happy for our kids and our coaches, especially the guys, like I said, the seniors and the coaches that have been here, the Morris guys that have kind of, they've hung in there. And you know what? They've slugged it out. They could have left and done other things, and they believe in this place. And so that was, I expected to come here and win and work. That's, but you also got to keep it in perspective. So very, very pleased, but you know what? We're only as good as the next one, so that's kind of coaching, and that's what we're trying to move forward from. But
so let's talk about the next one. Eureka, they only have 1 loss on the year, too. So how are you going to take this momentum into that long trip you have coming up?
Out of the pan and into the fire, right? They're awfully good. Scholastica handled them. Some other people have given them good games, but they've been very good. They don't have a weakness. They run the ball as well as anyone, outstanding running back. Their defense is stout, big and strong up front. A lot of guys back from last year, a lot of veterans. They don't really have a weakness. That's the reason they're 7-1. And in their mind, I'm sure next week they play Northwestern for the conference championship and the automatic berth. So we're hoping maybe we catch them. But you know what? I think we kind of woke everybody up with our Scholastica win. So, but still, I mean, humans are humans, and they're looking ahead and have a chance, to be a champion. And maybe their focus isn't quite as good, or we catch them just a little bit off. But the other thing is, we're pretty good too on the right day. We haven't been consistent enough, but on the right day, we're as good as anyone, and we just proved that. So, we think we can go down there and play. Yeah, the bus ride. I've heard about why we're not as good on the road and all those kind of things. I don't think there's a great deal to that, although the numbers are kind of playing into that discussion for sure. We've been much better at home, and we need to play like that Saturday, like we played last Saturday, down in Illinois after the bus ride.
All right, Coach, we'll be watching. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
4-3 Cougars take on Eureka this Saturday.